Government invites Kokomi for high-level meeting. Kokomi says no decision taken yet. Kokomi stands firm on boycotting government officials, BJP leaders and their allies from Kongjom Day observance. Five-day total shutdown over Tronglaubi killings enters fourth day, disrupting normal life. Mass agitation continues over recent Tronglaubi killings and ambush near TM Kasom in Ukhrul district, which claimed lives of indigenous civilians. People pay tribute to martyrs of Anglo-Manipur War Western battlefields. Justice Committee on Anglo-Manipur War 1891 Martyrs and Freedom Fighters of Konglei Park Chairman urges elected leaders to address root causes of ongoing crisis. And Governor A.K. Bala, Chief Minister Y. Kemchan and others pay tributes to brave sons of Manipur who laid down their lives in the historic Anglo-Manipur War of 1891 ahead of Kongjom Day. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm JOYSHREE USHAM, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. State government has invited Coordinating Committee on Manipur Integrity, Kokomi, for a high-level meeting to discuss the prevailing situation in Manipur. According to an official communication from the Chief Minister's office, the proposed meeting will involve a state delegation led by Home Minister along with two senior MLAs and representatives of Kokomi. The government has requested Kokomi to suggest a convenient date and time. However, speaking at a press meet held at its Lumphel Part office this afternoon, Kokomi spokesperson Nahakpam Shanta stated that despite the invitation, no decision for the talks in the wake of the current situation. Kokomi also maintained its stand to boycott government officials and BJP leaders from participating Kongjom Day observance tomorrow, urging the public to come out on the streets for democratic protests when the leaders come out to attend the event. Shanta alleged lack of a positive response from the government regarding Tronglaubi killings and the ambush near TM Kasom village in Ukhrul district and said public agitation continues due to the absence of justice. He stated that under the present circumstances, Kokomi is not in a position to take a decision on holding talks with the government.
Kongjom Day numita akoina appeal tawjaba democratic kongjong oiba kongjong si miyamna kolau singsi lawbiraga main road ki mapanda hayengsi maruoina Kongjom Day nina opposition adu ada dagi activists sing everybody say Kongjom da soidan lakani moy any means taw lakani akoina pana ama su laktori moise aduna laktori banina akoina yamna hindrance oiba yamna kenogi mawong da koi lebak miyam gi mamang da yam phajada mawong da natabida akoigi democratic oiba mawong da akoigi placard sing pairaga akoina lawriba kolau sing se masi se governor su lakani adagi laiba laiba chief minister lakani MLA sing lakani moigi mana kongsing da mana pangaba mana kongsing duda mamit tangaba mamit sing duda sigumba kolau sing se moida amkanna yohan bigi tanjadu hayeng soidana lomina se.
Citizen for Justice warns that people of Manipur may resort to taking the drastic step of reviewing merger agreement if the state government fails to take concrete steps to resolve the ongoing crisis. Speaking to media at Chairap Court Canteen in Uripok today, Citizen for Justice chairperson Khaidem Mani alleged that Manipur has become a failed state due to the government's inability to uphold constitutional responsibilities. He urged Centre to act on its commitment to eliminate terrorism and called for a strong crackdown in the state. Khaidem Mani also criticized what he termed as second-rate treatment towards the people of Manipur and demanded immediate corrective measures.
Asigum Pivan Sida Sumakata and Chatara Abadi, a quick sarkar China Karimunta, Tobungam Jatarabanina, India Gamelna, Tohandarabanina, a quaggy Mazar agreement chair, Amukhanna, review the wiki, and Mamang and the Chohagre, as in Motanga, Madame Nocturnesori, Bava Chatraga, President Unagarabani, review the wiki, Article 143 Makada, Presidential Reference, Supreme Court of Piraga, Manipur, Mazar, Martikitoke Habanati, Mazar, Gamanchi, review Tauraga. Revisit Obama Tangai Padaba Laire, Haiba, Adi Yaro, Adugi the Mukta, a politically move Todana, Dugi Mohon Obama Change, Aduna Taragati, a quay share, Yanamong Tadaba Amada, Leragani.
In connection with the Gelmon CRPF firing incident following the Tronglaubi terror attack, Citizen for Justice calls for a separate FIR against CRPF personnel. Taking part in the press meet, Citizen for Justice Vice Chairperson A. Notunishwari stated that custodial interrogation of the personnel involved should be initiated. She also opposed handing the case to the NIA, asserting that a proper probe must be conducted as per law with a fresh FIR. Notunishwari further stressed that statements of the personnel involved should be recorded and criticized the use of force on protesters. She also demanded that police department pay compensation to aggrieved owners of vehicles damaged by security forces.
CRPF na kapaga civilian si bedo moigi khulai godown mayan naksalakpadi lobagi apprehension lakpagi maduda kapani haidana Manipur Police Department na instead of prosecuting the CRPF personnel trial court defense to godo poto Manipur Police na han defense theory lokaleba aduna di praja singsi adum sawba taba praja section mayam da police sing na charge story madudi masidai sida praja section singna ain thugaire rule violator tawrena KRS the rule to guide the citizens for justice na koino observe over the hanging through media da praja city prajani ignorance of law yai adubu policing sina agitators sing sida badnam tawrerga makhoina leira khulakta mob disperse ki namada tear gas caption ba mob se once disperse tawraga di police ki di tu odana.
Democratic People's Front DPF accuses centre and state government of failing to act decisively on the ongoing crisis in Manipur. DPF legal advisor and chief spokesperson L. Sanjoy cited recent incidents including the Tronglaubi bomb attack, Gelmon CRPF firing and the killing of civilians at TM Kasom and alleged a lack of action against those responsible. DPF also raised concerns over the use of force on protesters and called for justice and accountability.
Sigumlaba Sarang Eta Dramatam Cities the Akogi Sigi Honorable CM Hajapatare, Magna Sataya di Havidi Matabum, Garansi, Video Pisama, Mojinket Hada, Sangava, Satpesista, Tamar Yamna, High Lord Chief Minister Giponchetu, Sangavi Ponchetu, the thing by Etopi, High Wiki, and Osdata, Pegi, Security Sinaka, and Tatatana, Pegi no way, background of Katana, as well as Yaman Kiva. Strongly condemned of the
5-day total shutdown in Manipur called in connection with the Tronglaubi killings entered its 4th day today, continuing to disrupt normal life across the state. The shutdown began on April 19. Despite the restrictions, partial normalcy was observed in parts of Imphal city with street vendors reopening at Khwaramban market and other key markets in the morning hours. Large crowds were seen purchasing vegetables and essential items, while vehicular movement also showed a slight increase. State government had relaxed curfew from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. in Imphal West, Imphal East, Bishnupur, Thaubal and Kakching districts. However, educational institutions remain closed. Widespread agitation continues across valley areas of Manipur over recent incidents of violence which have claimed the lives of civilians from indigenous Meitei and Tangkhul communities. Apunba Chingmeirong, Manipur organized a protest demonstration at Chingmeirong today, drawing participation from members of Meitei, Tangkhul and Meitei Pangal communities. Speaking to media, Tangkhul Avenue Women Welfare Representative Lily Kashung condemned the Tronglaubi killings and the ambush near TM Kasom village in Ukhrul district that resulted in civilian deaths. She also raised concerns over alleged bias by central forces and called for fairness in handling the situation. She further called for restraint, stressing that indigenous communities in Manipur must stand united to prevent further escalation of violence.
Kuki brothers and sisters singbu haining badi noina dream tauba noina taliba si mangda su phangaroi aduna tokpiro mijam hatpa tokpiro mayambu wahan basi tokpiro Indian sibai sing na su mijam praja wahan ba kuki gi mijang khakta da noina pangthori ba mayam asi yaning de akhoi khakta na ngak charage noi yaw da bada akhoi ingna chikna mathau tauraga palage noi gi mathau ta din kuki bu noina naw chawhali noina sijinaraga innocent people singjim nongma kang da na hatpa tukpa tawhan basi yaning de haina hongdok chari aduga lengak ngak pasing na nareipa gi mi tumna nongma kang do na siriba mayam asi noi mit udaba kumna lairiba si tokpiro thamoy sengna leibak ningba oibiyu.
Mass rally demanding justice in the Tronglao incident, Delmon CRPF firing and TM Kasom attack was carried out under the banner of Amuko and its 5 constituent organizations, jointly with All Kongba Road United Clubs organization today. It started from Kongba Dhobi Lampak, passing through Khetri Laikai, Kongba Bazaar and finally reaching Wangkai Kaitel Ashangbi, where it was stopped by personnel of Imphal East Police and Central Forces. Protesters tried to advance toward Palace compound, upon which security forces resorted to using tear gas shells to disperse the crowd. Despite the security measures, protesters resorted to burning tires and placing boulders on the road to block movement.
Loi lam ki sasan ase muthal laga aikoi irandam ireba se aikoi ngaksa matam oire aduna self determination is our bar right ase aikoi aso agenda ne maram aduna ngasi ki irandam ireba se kanma matam da aikoi gi Manipur da leba Manipuri masa kureba amat to oina thengnaraga kanma matam oire natraga di khunai ase sahi tari khunta padi ne sathina phone dori mangan dori maram aduna amat to oina thengnana ba kidong ta greater Imphal amadi Manipur ki hum khuding da leba sing maigai khuding dagi mikup sidagi aikoi changsil laga thomjil laga aikoi iramnam ireba se kanbolina aikoi gi oiba sasan nama thamamatam oire nadu natraga.
Residents along National Highway 37 Imphal Zirbam Road also carried out road blockade protests across several localities in support of the 5-day total shutdown called by CSOs, demanding justice in the Tronglao incident. Residents living along Imphal Zirbam Road starting from Patsoi, Patri till Sagolban Lokam Leirak Machin carried out protest demonstrations at their respective localities, which marked day 4 of the total shutdown. Agitators placed logs and poles to block the movement of people and vehicles. Patsoi Tuliyaima Century Club and local Maira Paibi of Patsoi Part 3 also carried out sit-in.